Well, it is, of course, back to school time all over the area, high schools, colleges, you name it, elementary schools. And you're probably going, oh no, we didn't buy that laptop for our kid, our student. It's not too late. We have some good ideas for you, maybe for some inexpensive prices too. Let's get over to Cassie Slane. Cassie,
hi,
how would you
morning.
describe yourself?
Well,
in this realm?
In this realm, I'm an electronics expert, yep, and I know, I guess, a lot about electronics, and I can help you pick the right laptop.
Well, let's start it right
All
here.
right.
This is a fairly, well, they're thin. I noticed
They're
that.
very thin, and that's the new buzzword this year is Ultrabook. Ultrabooks are higher-end laptops. They're thin, they're smaller, they're lighter, and there's all different prices for every budget. This is the HP DV6. One of the things about this Hewlett-Packard is it has a super long battery life, 8.5 hours on this one. So that's great for your students so your computer doesn't die on you in the library or when you're studying or taking notes. This is fully customizable, so you can add the processor, you can decide the speed and what you need. It starts at $600.
Wow, that's
and
great.
this has 4 speakers, so if you like audio and you like to play your music, this is really a great one to pick. Now we also have the Lenovo over here, the IdeaPad. One of the big things you also want to look at is the weight of your computer. You don't want to be carrying around with all those books a really, really heavy laptop. This is only 3.75 pounds. It actually weighs less than the MacBook Pro. This is the 13-inch, and that's a really like the sweet spot for laptops these days because you're getting a smaller laptop, weighs less, and you're getting the power, and it's a little bit less expensive than a 15-inch. So a really nice pick. This is the U310 by Lenovo.
About how much does that run?
This runs around $700 starting. They have a lot of different IdeaPads. This one's the U310. This has a 500 gig hard drive, so it's going to be very powerful. So don't let the size.
Who's calling you?
Probably my husband.
Guess what? You're on TV right now. You're on TV.
He says you look good. Now, I agree with you. You look good.
Don't you love that?
That's nice.
Forget to silence.
Interesting.
My fun.
Okay.
The electronics expert. That's right.
Sure.
Now this is the MacBook Pro. This is 13-inch also, and you know, if you're really stuck on a Mac, this is the way to go. But this is a little bit more expensive. It's going to start at $1,100. But if you already have an iPhone and you have an iPad, this will all sync to it. So a lot of people are getting the MacBook Pro. This is very popular, but like I said, expensive. But it's got a 500 gig hard drive, also fully customizable. You can add whatever you want to this. So this is a big, big hit among students. The MacBook Air is a little bit more expensive, a little bit thinner, but this is about 4.5 pounds, also really light, 7-hour battery life, very fast. This is the creme de la creme of Ultrabooks this year. So if that's what you want, you know, you can pay up for it, but you've got a lot of different options for all different budgets. And they're really gonna last you through the year, so they're not gonna be outdated after a year. These are really gonna run you, you know, the next 5 to 10 years. You'll be in good shape.
Great job.
Thank you very
Cassie
much.
Slane. Hey,
Yeah, we
Good to
appreciate
see
it.
you.
Good to see you too.
you have a nice looking family on your phone here.
Gorgeous.
Like my
3
kids.
girls.
3 girls
Adorable.
under 4. Yeah, I'm very
Wow.
busy.
God help you.
God help me.
Now, your husband here, he's a handsome man.
Yeah, thank you.
Would you say that he is still chivalrous? Does he open the door when you go to the grocery store?
No.
He doesn't open the door?
I think that you know those times are gone. After 3 kids, you know, it's all gone.
He's calling again.
I know, probably.
That's a dick, but he's a great guy.
He stalks me all day.
He's a chivalrous guy.
He is. He's a nice guy. He's a good guy.
Apparently a little annoying.
He bathes the kids for me. That's
Sure,
good,
it's fine.
right?
Well, that is the question, though, that I'm trying to get to.